Like, probably somewhere in there. I need help desperately. I'm gonna... And I mean desperately, I mean like... Sorry, I had to mute that. I'm completely lost on this. So I'm gonna open... I'm gonna open this. I'm currently playing GeoGuessr, so don't mind me. Half distracted. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Since that I'm being real, I have no clue in the world how long this is going to be. I have literally not... I've scripted maybe one part of like 7 or 8 I have to do. I just need to know if there's someone here that can help me diagnose this problem that I just can't. Because I literally cannot. Spring. Because I kid you not, I've been at this for 2 days of my life, and I've had no luck. Is this New York City? It was New York City. I completely forgot about that round. Whatever. I need this on for future reference. I'm just turning down my... I have no clue where we are in this round of GeoGuessr. Just kind of got thrown in the middle of nowhere, but well, I'm gonna... Hold on. So I'm gonna skip to the frame where everything goes wrong. It's pretty much right here. So this is my timeline. It is freezing right there every time I go to render it, and there's... I don't know why. It's not disk space. It's not something with my computer that I know of. I don't even care about the fact I'm showing off the scenario at this point, because like I've spent 2 days of my life trying to render this, and I just physically cannot. And if there's anything in the world that can help me, that would be greatly appreciated. Because I can't record it in Vegas Pro, it's too laggy. And I can't render it. So, like, what am I supposed to do here? There's a Dallas sign there. 45 north of the Dallas. Like what do I do? Okay, we're on the, actually on the northern side. It's 70. There's no I-45. Because right now, I'm literally like 5 seconds away from canceling this straight up. Maybe Houston. Like, dude, I'm seriously considering canceling this. Like, it's so frustrating that I put so much effort in, and then I just get this. Like, what do I do? If I re-edit, if I spend the parts that have crashed for me re-editing them and it doesn't work, I'm stuck. I can't rewrite this. I don't know, Dante. This is the most frustrating thing ever. Because I just can't render it out past that point. I tried rendering after the thing, like the specific scene only that I'm on here. Didn't work. I went to the scene afterwards, worked for a bit, then it stopped. I don't know why. Is it something with the radar file or what? That's so frustrating. I put like half of this week into it. I've put my entire week into this. My computer this entire fucking week, since like Sunday, has been editing this and trying to render this. And this is what I get. We are in Washington, D.C. I don't know where. I don't care enough. Well, if I try everything and it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to, like, do something. Just cancel it and just release it another time, because I'm not... If I don't have a fix by this weekend, I'm not releasing it. I understand, like, the scenario was big and I hyped it up, but, like, there's only so much you can do when you've put, like, your entire week into this, and 2 days into trying to render it and it still doesn't function. Not to mention the rendering concept takes 3 hours to even get to this point. It's so frustrating. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I just want to know if there's something I'm missing in here. Because if I am, I need to know. I haven't figured out yet. Desperately. Because this is supposed to come out at 3 o'clock. Keyword was, supposed to come out at 3 o'clock tomorrow. That's not happening at this rate, unless a miracle happens overnight, and I go out to render it overnight, and it works perfectly fine without any issues. That's the only way this is happening. But, like, at that point, that's a fucking miracle and a half. Actually, it's so frustrating, because I loved this project. I loved everything about it. It was the best work I've done. And only for it to be practically shat on by something imaginary doesn't work. We're in Boston. Somewhere in there. So if anyone has any ideas, my next thing is going to be actually changing. Because I guess it might be in that specific radar loop, because it did it with the next scene as well, and the next scene uses the same radar. So I might have to change it and retake care of it. And if it works then that's fine, but if it doesn't, then I have no other option. Because, like, this shouldn't be this much of a problem. But it is, for some reason, and I can't figure out why. This is a nice place. Bibbles Cafe? Okay, we're in Denver. I mean, not really. I could get DaVinci and just try to, because there's an option where you can export the project into like a Vegas file and then open it up in another editor to where you could maybe render it out. I could try that, but I really don't want to do that. Is this a water source? This is a water source. I have no clue what part of Denver we're in. I'm rushing this at this point. I just want answers. Because clearly there's some corrupt file that nothing's telling me about. I've gotten, like, no signs that there's something wrong. Other than it just hangs at the same exact frame of 155,540. Hangs there every time. I went ahead of that frame. I rendered a scene over. It froze. I tried to render that specific scene. And 200 frames after the part where it always hangs on me, it hung again. So I don't know what to do. Because I guess my next step is to just replace the radar and hope it renders out overnight. After that, I'm just going to try to do it in another editor, and if it doesn't work in another editor, I don't know what I'm going to do from there. I'm pretty much thrown in a pickle. Because I'm not re-editing all of this. Well, I probably don't have to re-edit all of it. I'm just frustrated. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why. And I'm really just looking for answers at this point. Like, where is this place? $75 and $6.40? Okay, so I guess I have to find some. It's gonna have to be with 75 and 40 meat. Okay, that is west. To north 25 west. Somewhere in there. I'm not gonna try it on stream because but I guess I can try to redo the radar. But it's probably gonna be a Sunday 3 p.m. release at the earliest. It's got 24,575 points in a GeoGuessr game. Rendering 7 parts doesn't work. I can render the first 41 minutes fine. Anything after that appears to just not work. I don't know why. So I'm convinced it's something with the radar, which is something I can fix. But if it's not that, that sets up a whole new range of what on earth are the possibilities. Come here, Zeus. Zeus. Zeus, yeah, I know you can hear me. Thank you. I need my cat. If it's not that, then that sets up a whole different range of what on earth could this be? And why is it doing this? Because it's changing the radars, because it happened with both scenes. So if it's something with the radar, I fix it, and it renders completely fine overnight. Problem solved. You guys get a scenario Sunday. If it's not, I have to try a different editor. I have to try rendering or exporting it to a different editor, probably DaVinci, and then exporting it from there. And then at that point, you're looking at Monday. Anything, if neither of those two things work, then God bless my heart and soul, because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm thinking it's the radar because I think I discussed this with you with Kay. It happened with both. So this is the Fox scene with the Torii. It happened with this one, and the next scene over is just a no weather radio screen with the same radar, and it did the same thing too. But I don't know why it's freezing. I think we're at the Kennedy Space Center. I don't. It's because all the other files in the first 40 minutes, which get reused throughout the scenario, are completely fine. So it's something past this 41-minute mark that is breaking it, and I can't figure out why. Apparently that was Miami. Okay. I'm not gonna argue it. At least the radar is just easy to remake in this case. And I only really thought of it until right now. And some better news. I didn't tell anyone this yet. I finally have a proper setup that's not just laying on my bed. I still have to get used to the concept of sitting, which will take a little while. But it's kind of crazy to say getting used to the concept of sitting is the most wild thing I think I've ever said. But once I get used to it, we'll probably be. I'll probably still do streams. I don't even know if it's a Vegas problem. If it might literally just be this radar, and I've just been overlooking it this entire time, I might be pissed, but at least you guys get something Sunday. Sunday, the earliest, the latest could be 3 months from now. Or something stupid like that. This is actually like southern Texas, then. Might be El Paso, not San Antonio. Ah, it's Houston. Interesting. I have. I went to a list. It's set to make sure you have disk space. I like literally changed the hard drive this was saving to, and nothing worked. Turning off certain things didn't work. So maybe it is something with a file that I have blanked on for 2 days now. And I mean, I'd be mad at myself, but dude, I would be screaming in KDMs, being like, I finally fucking found it. This is another. It must be on the border here. But yeah, I've went to Google's options and it's nothing. Okay, we are in Texas in this area. Okay, that's kind of. I don't know where in Texas. This seems like it could be San Antonio. Probably Houston or Dallas, but. What is no poop July? I don't know what kind of question that is, but yes, I have. It seems like 847. That's a weird area code. Is this Philly? It'd be so nice if this was Philly. Uh, what? Okay, what? That's kind of wild. Pecos Hank has a video premiering in 2 minutes. Lake Shore. Oh, this is probably. This is Chicago. Alright, Lake Shore Drive. Looking southeast. This is probably near downtown, isn't it? I was pretty close. I'm gonna watch it tonight. These pants have been granulated, bro. What is it? What's the new Pecco Tank video about? I might here soon get some. Probably after I turn off go offline, but I might end the stream and just edit this and get something that makes it less painful to sit. Wild problem, by the way. 5 spooky tornadoes, 1 storm? Ooh. I wonder if this is in reference to what storm could this be? That's a documentary? Holy shit. I guess I have a 2 monitor setup most of the time. Because I'm definitely still going to be bouncing between upstairs and downstairs. Unless I'll try some Tylenol or Motrin before. Oh, we're in Atlanta again. That's lovely. Why is there a senior zone in Atlanta? I'd like to mention. I think that's pretty funny. But at least know we're in some part of Atlanta. Alright. Have fun getting off work, Mr. K. Actually, I'll be back in a second now. Alright. I'm back. I'm back for the moment. I'm not going to be on here for too much longer. Let me see something real quick. I changed files midway through. There's multiple different radar files in here. Or yes. Because this scene here rendered out fine. It's 7030242. This is 04231. But even this still froze. It's not freezing on this stuff right here. It's doing it afterwards. So, yeah. That's my life. And I'm sticking to it. I should have eaten something. Hold on. Guess who's back? Back again. Except not for too long. Because I think I'm gonna go. Go and try to fix my issue. Before it gets too late. So, it's been real. I appreciate the help. But, no, I'll see what I can do, and I'll give